Good morning, everyone. This specific video focuses on the amendments, meaning a change that has been made to the funeral claim form. You need to be aware of this change because you, as the funeral arrangement officer, will need to complete that specific section of the claim form. So let's quickly have a look at what that means. This is the claim form I'm referring to. You should all by now be familiar with this form. So the top part is still exactly the same. The only section that has been added to the claim form is this benefit trade-in section. Now this has been brought in where when you sit with a family in front of you and they decide that they want to trade in their cash, for example, for an upgrade to a casket, you need to indicate it here. So if we look on the left-hand side, there's cash, groceries, and top-up. So if they decide they want to use their funeral plan's cash payout, you need to indicate it here. What you need to do is you click on the down arrow and you indicate it as a trade-in. And then the cash payout amount on that funeral plan, you need to indicate what the amount is. So, for example, you will then put in 1,600 Rand. And if they decide that they want to cash in on their groceries as well, they want to trade it for an upgrade on a casket, for example, again, you would click on trade in and you will again put in the amount, 1,600 Rand. The same with top up. If they decide that the top up payment will be used for an upgrade, you need to then say trade in again and you put in the amount. So let's say, for example, this was a main member, then it would be 8,200 Rand. Right, so on the right-hand side, you have tent, chairs and society tombstone. So let's take this example where a family decides they don't want to have the tent and chairs, they rather want the cash payout on that. Again, you click on the down arrow and you'll see there are two options. So they can either trade that in for an upgrade or they can get the cash. So let's say for this example, it's going to be a cashback. So for the tent, you would then indicate there's 400 Rand that they need to pay the claims department. And then also for the chairs, again, a cashback for 350 Rand. The same with the tombstone. If they decide they don't want the tombstone, they rather want the cash on this, again, you can click on cashback and you then indicate the amount, 1,300 Rand. Very important that you complete this section because when the claims department come back to this form, they're going to look and see what you have indicated in here. And then they need to either add or subtract to this final cash payout amount. So, for example, if they want the cash back, they will add it to this amount. And if they want to trade in, they will then subtract those total amounts from this amount. If they don't want to do anything, then you just leave this whole benefit trade-in section as it is. You don't have to indicate anything on that. This concludes this training session. Thank you.